So when I finished this movie, you know what I said? I'm done with Baby Done. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about a brand new VOD release called Baby Done. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts on this movie were. If you already saw it, if you were excited for it, if you weren't planning on seeing it, let me know so we can discuss. Also, make sure to hit that thumbs up button if you like these reviews, as it helps me out immensely by getting my channel out there and growing the community. And if you are new here, I hope you consider hitting that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with reviews of newer films, older films, hidden gems, and so much more on a near daily basis. But let's not waste any more time and let's talk about Baby Done. This stars Rose Matafeo as wannabe adventurer Zoe, who freaks out when she falls pregnant to her long-term boyfriend Tim, played by Matthew Lewis. As Tim embraces the prospect of fatherhood, Zoe attempts to rush through her dreams. This is written by Sophie Henderson and is directed by Curtis Val, and actually has Taika Waititi on board as the executive producer. It's also the first lead role in a film by Rose Matafeo, who I thought was absolutely wonderful here. The film is a look at the anxieties that come with people who are about to be parents, and I thought she did a great job of capturing all those fears. The pregnancy ended up not being intentional, and while both she and Tim don't not want to be parents, which is pretty much their exact quotes, by the way, in one hilarious scene, they're determined to go through with it. Because they're starting to reach this point where a lot of their friends are having kids, and they no longer have the time to hang out, and everyone's settling down, and it's not like they don't want to, it's just the fact that they feel, Zoe especially, that there's so much they've yet to do, and they won't be able to do all that once the baby arrives. But Tim has more of a desire to be a parent than Zoe does, and we see this contrast where Zoe attempts to go through with his bucket list of things to do before the baby's born, while Tim's more concerned with actually preparing for life with the baby. And it made for a fun, lighthearted 90 minutes that's anchored heavily by the strengths of these two performances. As I said, Matafeo was very funny, and I loved her sense of comedic timing as well as her fast-paced energy. And what I also appreciated is how Zoe's desire for adventure, which nearly superseded her desire to be a parent, never came off as over-the-top or cartoonish in a way. In fact, her constant desire for doing the next big adventure within her means was often used to cover up the looming sense of dread she was constantly feeling, as she realized she may potentially have to give up a lot of her favorite things. And I thought Matafeo did a nice job of balancing out all these anxieties with more comedic moments. And Matthew Lewis was also great. I know he's been in a few small roles since the Harry Potter movies, but this is his first lead role in a film altogether, and I thought he did an excellent job. He handled the material well, showing how his character has anxieties of his own, but he tries manifesting it into more positive things in anticipation of the baby. But the dynamic that I liked is how Tim's overeagerness causes Rose to freak out, which in turn makes him anxious, and it would be this big back and forth where they would just make each other more nervous, and their anxieties just get worse, but usually in this fun domino effect that provided a lot of nice laughs. It's a breezy 90 minutes or so that I found to be mostly enjoyable. The only major criticism I really had was that the final third is where it loses steam just a bit. The dynamics of all these characters shift, and I won't spoil how, but it caused a change in pace that for me wasn't as strong as the first 2/3 of the film. I think the idea was to convey how these characters may also feel somewhat lost as they're about to take on this new journey, but the direction it goes, it also felt like the movie slowed down and was a little aimless for a bit. And I think the dynamic in this part of the film didn't pack that punch that the first 2/3 did. It comes back around for a strong final few minutes that I really enjoyed. I just think that there could have been more in that final act as a whole, so it felt more cohesive. Overall, this is a very sweet, funny, mostly enjoyable 90 minutes. It's mainly anchored by its two lead performances, with both Rose Matafeo and Matthew Lewis working wonderfully together, and I hope to see more from both of them in the near future. It captures the fears and anxieties of becoming a parent well, balancing out both heart and humor in a really nice way. So it's on VOD now, and it's worth checking out. Baby Done gets a 7 out of 10. So let me know, did you see Baby Done, or are you planning to see it, and what were your thoughts? Did you find it funny? Do you want to see more from our two leads? Let me know in the comments below so we can discuss. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it, and for more movie reviews and film discussion, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you next time.